We have got a ton of news to share this week. Halloween is going to be different in Disney World. Disney made a real lightsaber, and you can see it in person next year. We've also got some updates on Avengers Campus, more character dining in Disney World, and what's changing in Florida with mask guidelines and temperature checks in the parks. All the latest Disney news from the week is coming up right now on DFB Guide. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. This week we got a lot more info about the Star Wars Hotel coming to Disney World, including some details about the dining experience in this ultra exclusive and probably very expensive resort experience. The Disney College program is also returning. There's a new Disney World Hotel discount and plenty of new snacks and merchandise to add to your buy list, so let's get started. Alright, so Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party has been canceled for 2021, but don't get too sad. There will be a new hard-ticketed event called Disney After Hours Boo Bash this year, replacing MNSSHP. Fireworks, character meet and greets, and stage shows are still temporarily suspended, but this new 3-hour event will feature character cavalcades, specialty snacks, and candy stops, and safely distanced character interactions. The Cadaver Dance will be part of the entertainment, and over 20 rides will be available to guests. And like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, anyone can wear a costume, including adults. Disney After Hours Boo Bash will take place on select nights from August 10th through October 31st. Tickets are going to go on sale next month, and Disney Hotel guests will get an early purchase window. Your Boo Bash ticket will get you entry to Magic Kingdom starting at 7 p.m. without the need for a regular day ticket or worrying about a park pass reservation. The event itself will begin at either 9 or 9:30 p.m. depending on the evening and last for 3 hours. Prices and event dates have not yet been announced, but sign up for our newsletter to be the first ones to know. All right, those Star Wars hotel updates. The biggest news about the 2-night immersive hotel experience known as the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser is that the resort is officially opening later than expected. It's now going to open sometime in 2022 rather than later this year. This hotel is a pretty big deal, and unlike anything we've experienced in a Disney hotel, the whole package is a 2-night all-inclusive experience, more like a cruise than a standard hotel stay. As Disney says, this isn't storytelling, it's story living, where you'll see, feel, and live Star Wars in a whole new way. Disney recently gave us a quick glimpse at the real extending lightsaber at a press event, but now we know you'll be able to see it in person at the Star Wars Hotel. This is different from the replica lightsabers you can buy in Galaxy's Edge. This thing doesn't have a plastic blade. It's literally a beam of light that extends from the hilt. Disney's put out a casting call for actors with stunt and combat abilities to play Rey and Kylo Ren, who, according to the casting call, will actively engage with passengers as much as with other performers. Those other performers include a ship captain, mechanic, cruise director, galactic superstar, and more. These characters are going to help create the incredibly immersive experience that is billed as feeling like you're literally walking into a Star Wars story. If you're staying at the Star Wars Hotel, you'll also be having nearly all of your meals there as well. You are on a ship cruising through space. You can't leave to grab some corn dog nuggets. So guests will be dining in the Crown of Corellia dining room. The location will serve breakfast and lunch to guests before transforming into a more formal dinner venue. There will be performers each evening as well, and the lounge aboard the ship that has gotten a new name is now called the Sublight Lounge. We've just learned that it will be open to guests of all ages. Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser is officially on the digital map in My Disney Experience app and on the Disney World website. You can also take a peek at a model of the ship you'll be staying on, along with some concept art photos in Walt Disney Presents in Hollywood Studios. We're still notably waiting on a pricing scale for the Star Wars Hotel and when booking will open, but we will keep you posted as soon as we learn more. Temperature checks will end in Disney World following statements from the director of the Florida Department of Health in Orange County and advice from the CDC. Disney World will begin to phase out temperature checks. Temperature screenings are currently mandatory to enter the parks and hotel restaurants in Disney World, but the practice will be discontinued beginning May 8th for cast members and May 16th for guests. The CDC has run studies on temperature checks and determined that symptom-based screening programs are ineffective because of the nonspecific clinical presentation of COVID-19 and asymptomatic cases. Disney will continue to follow the guidance of health and safety leaders going forward and, most importantly, encourage people to be vaccinated, quote unquote. Now, Disney does have a new partnership with Advent Health. Advent Health is a major healthcare company in Orlando with a long-standing relationship with Disney World that now includes being the official healthcare provider at Walt Disney World. So what does that mean? Well, there will be a number of virtual healthcare options hosted right in the My Disney Experience app, like athletic training resources, Run Disney resources, emergency room resources, urgent care and virtual care, a care concierge call center, vacation planning resources, and equipment and prescription delivery. Advent Health also announced that they will be building a new emergency room location in Flamingo Crossings, a shopping center owned by Disney and located just outside of the Disney World property. More character dining is returning to Disney World. You'll soon be able to dine with more characters. Tusker House Restaurant is reopening in Disney's Animal Kingdom sometime later this summer. The restaurant will reopen with a modified character experience, and the meal itself will be served family style rather than the buffet we're used to here. And Chef Mickey's at the Contemporary Resort will be adding an all-you-care-to-enjoy dinner with the Fab Five starting May 16th. For main courses, so far Disney has noted that gnocchi, roasted garlic potato gratin, plant-based farro wheat fried rice, prime rib roasted turkey, and salmon will be available. Reservations for Chef Mickey's are now open. We've got some Disneyland hotel and restaurant reopening news. Paradise Pier Hotel in Disneyland is officially reopening on June 15th. Reservations are open now, though remember at this time only California residents can visit Disneyland. Paradise Pier will not have any food and beverage options when it initially opens. However, Napa Rose and Storytellers Cafe at the Grand Californian will reopen on May 28th. Both restaurants will be available to guests staying at the Grand Californian and non-hotel guests as well. Storytellers Cafe will not have character dining at this time. There is a cool new feature for guests staying at both Paradise Pier and the Grand Californian, though. You'll be able to scan a QR code from your in-room TV to order delivery from those restaurants. On May 28th, the entrance to Disney California Adventure from the Grand Californian will also reopen to hotel guests. You will need a valid hotel key card, valid park admission, and a theme park reservation to use this designated park entrance. And Al Fresco Tasting Terrace in California Adventure will reopen on May 20th exclusively for Legacy Pass holders. Stay tuned to DFB and sign up for our newsletter to keep up to date on the latest Disneyland news. Things are changing rapidly over there. We've got some new Avengers Campus details. Avengers Campus in Disney California Adventure officially opens June 4th, and Disney has just released some new photos and details. On our recent visits to the park, we've noticed some blue oozing substance in front of Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, which is apparently caused by a cosmic disruption underneath the building. Nearby will be Terran Treats, where you'll find those round spiral churros. We've got a new look at Pym Test Kitchen, which will feature both abnormally small and abnormally large food items on the menu. As far as the decor goes, this seems to apply to soda cans and condiments as well. There's also a new photo of the Quinjet in Avengers headquarters and some of the lighting and design elements in the ancient sanctum of Doctor Strange. We also got a peek at some graffiti outside of the Spider-Man ride that will open with the new land on June 4th. And the Disney College program is returning. Disney's announced that its college program will resume in Disney World this June. With the park closures last March, the college program was temporarily suspended and canceled through fall 2020. Disney will be sending an email to anyone whose 2020 program was canceled or whose program ended early, and will be inviting them to come back. Disney has also temporarily modified some of their eligibility requirements so that more people can still apply, even if they've already graduated. Now, the facial recognition entry test at Magic Kingdom has ended. This new system was being tested to potentially replace finger scanning into the parks, with optional test lanes for park guests to try out the new feature for a limited time. A cast member shared that it's gone for now, but could be brought back depending on guest feedback and how well the technology actually worked. A brand new Disney World hotel discount has just been released for late summer. Guests at select Disney World hotels can save up to 25% on rooms most nights July 11th to September 29th, 2021. If you already have a reservation booked for those dates, check back to see if this new deal can be applied to your existing reservation. Or contact Small World Vacations, our trusted Disney World vacation planners and travel agents, who will do it all for you for free. All right, restaurant and snack news. Cape May Cafe is reopening. Cape May Cafe, of course, is at the Beach Club Resort. It's a table service restaurant, and it's reopening May 18th. Guests will be able to have both breakfast and dinner here. Minnie's Beach Bash Character Breakfast and the Seafood and More Dinner Buffet will not be available, at least for now. Breakfast will be a family-style meal, and dinner will feature a seafood boil, the turf platter with steak and chicken, and lobster mac and cheese. Reservations for this restaurant are open now. Now, the brand new Gelateria Toscana stand is officially open in Epcot's Italy Pavilion. The gelato stand serves gelato, zeppoli, cannoli, tiramisu, along with beer, wine, soft drinks, and coffee. Our reporter loved the cannoli here, as well as the Italian margarita, though overall it's very much on the pricey side, even for Disney. We didn't dislike anything, but we had some things that were definitely more impressive than others. The affogato espresso gelato could have been a bit larger for the price, though the Coppa Amicia, made with cookies and cream, strawberry, and vanilla gelato, plus whipped cream on top, was a slightly better deal for the same $11.75 price tag. You can see our full review over at DisneyFoodblog.com and try this new spot out for yourself. They open daily starting at 12:30 p.m. in Epcot. Now, the Wave at the Contemporary Resort will be closed this summer as the restaurant undergoes a refurbishment. Maybe they heard my less than stellar reviews of the decor. Reservations at the Wave will be available until July 15th, though Disney has not yet announced when the restaurant will be open, and I would be mortified if anybody at Disney heard me say it looked like 1970s car dealership. Yikes. And the Plaza Restaurant gets an expanded menu. The Plaza Restaurant in Magic Kingdom has debuted a new menu this week. The upgraded menu has added seared crab cakes, chili, a BLT salad, and more to the appetizer lineup. There's a new plant-based burger, the Chili Impossible Burger, a fried chicken sandwich, Plaza Turkey Club, and roast beef au jus. And while the new menu board doesn't list any desserts, there are still plenty of milkshakes and sundaes, which you can see in the My Disney Experience app menu. The menu here was pretty limited before, with only 2 appetizers and 5 entrees, so we're happy to see it expanding. Now, you'll find a new Mother's Day cupcake at the market at Ale and Compass at Disney's Yacht Club or Beach Club Marketplace at Disney's Beach Club. The Mother's Day Bouquet Cupcake is a red velvet cupcake filled with rich chocolate mousse and decorated with an array of buttercream flowers, crispy pearls, and edible gold dust. The dark chocolate mousse really brings the sweetness, but it is super light and creamy. Simple but delicious if you love chocolate. Get it for $5.49 through May 9th. And the Yacht and Beach Clubs also have a not-so-great Mother's Day cupcake. The Sweeter Than Roses is an elegant-looking dessert with a raspberry mousse on a chocolate hazelnut cake with a ruby red raspberry center and chocolate fondant decorations. It's got its pros and cons. The hazelnut was nowhere to be found, but the raspberry is really in-your-face sweet. It melts fast, and the mousse texture was not our favorite. It is gorgeous, and if you're a big raspberry fan, we'd recommend trying this treat for $5.79. We did also try the Peach's Delight macarons for $6.19, which has a nice subtle peach taste. We'd pick that one over the Sweeter Than Roses. All right, over at Contempo Cafe, you can grab the Mother's Day Red Velvet Cupcake, a classic red velvet with pink icing and a fondant rose for $5.99. The cake to icing ratio is more in favor of the cake, so icing fans, you may want to look elsewhere. And Roaring Fork at Disney's Wilderness Lodge adds another Mother's Day cupcake to the lineup, a Tres Leches cupcake with vanilla buttercream and a milk chocolate butterfly, a fondant rose, and sugar leaf decorations, and that's $5.99. Very pretty, but this cake tasted more like angel food cake and not much like Tres Leche at all. We enjoyed it, but it was a bit of a bait and switch if you're looking for a sweet and creamy dessert. Disney World's Value Resorts, Art of Animation, Pop Century, and All-Star Movies also have a Mother's Day cupcake. It's a vanilla cupcake filled with marshmallow cream and topped with strawberry buttercream and white chocolate flowers for $5.49. The cake is super dense, almost like a pound cake, and the buttercream was not our favorite. The best part, though, the marshmallow filling, unfortunately fell out through a hole in the bottom of our cupcake. Overall, this one was kind of a mess, so proceed with caution and several napkins. At Pineapple Lanai at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, they've got a limited-time Mother's Day Dole Whip sundae. This is lime Dole Whip, graham cracker crust, blood orange mango jam, and topped with a piece of white chocolate, says Mom on it, for $5.49. If you love lime Dole Whip or key lime pie or delicious frozen desserts, you have to try this. It's one of the best iterations of lime Dole Whip we've had. Like all the Mother's Day treats, it's only around until May 9th tomorrow, so get there quick. Captain Cook's at the Polynesian also has a Mother's Day cupcake if you haven't gotten your fill of Mother's Day treats yet. It's a chocolate cupcake with passion fruit custard topped with whipped icing for $5.99. The chocolate cake is super moist and the passion fruit custard was delicious. Those butterfly decorations are a sugar-starch combo, not necessarily delicious, something to keep in mind. The custard does have a very strong tropical flavor that might not be for everyone, but we thought this was a slam dunk. And Vivalil Gelato in Disney Springs has a new gelato cookie sandwich. The Cruella de Witch is chocolate chip gelato between a s'mores cookie and a sugar cookie with red sprinkles for $11. This thing is big enough to share and it will melt fast. We love the s'mores cookie. That was definitely our favorite part. Now, Beaches and Cream Soda Shop at Disney's Beach Club Resort has a brand new sundae on the menu, the Bailey's Brownie Sundae. Now, this is 3 scoops of coffee ice cream, a brownie soaked in Bailey's Irish cream, and topped with Bailey's Irish cream-infused whipped cream, chocolate sauce, and a cherry for $18. We think the whipped cream infused with Bailey's was genius and was the best topping for this ice cream. This thing is huge and very shareable, and our reporter loved it. Emirates Patisserie in Disney Springs has 2 fancy treats we tried this week, the Jasmine Tea Cream Tart and the Moulin Petite Cake. The Jasmine Tea Cream Tart is layered with jasmine tea cream, lychee, raspberry, and passion fruit gelée, and a butternut cookie crust with a chocolate swirl, fondant flour, and edible glitter garnish. This tart was created by Chef Jessie, pastry sous chef at Emirates, who is originally from Thailand and created the tart in celebration of the Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. While the appearance is beautiful, it was super messy and the flavor was a bit different than what we're used to with Disney desserts, so kids may not love this one. The Moulin Petite Cake is made with matcha and lemon chiffon cakes layered with green tea simple syrup, ginger honey mousse, lemon curd, and candied ginger crumbs. This one actually debuted right before the parks closed last year, but now it's back and we got a chance to try it. The most prominent flavor in this was the lemon, and again, kids may not be so into the sophisticated flavors in these too. The Moulin cake is $22 and the tart is $9 if you'd like to give either a try. All right, Gideon's Bakehouse in Disney Springs has a brand new cookie this month, and it may be our favorite yet. The peanut butter espresso cookie is made with creamy peanut butter and freshly ground, locally roasted espresso beans, then topped with chocolate chips and house-made candied peanuts. It's salty and sweet and just about perfect. It's available the whole month of May with a limit of 2 per customer. And the Daily Poutine, also in Disney Springs, debuted a new seasonal dish, Korean barbecue fries. These are fries topped with Korean spiced pulled pork barbecue and kimchi, drizzled with sriracha mayo, and then garnished with a spring onion for $9.99. The barbecue pork is very juicy and flavorful, and the Korean spices are just right. The kimchi on this dish isn't too tangy, so don't let that scare you off. These were delicious. The Drop-Off Pool Bar at Art of Animation Resort is serving up a Cinco de Mayo-inspired spiked shake. The drink is made of a vanilla milkshake with cinnamon, nutmeg, rice milk, and Captain Morgan spiced rum. Plus, as we said, it's topped with a mini churro for $12. It tasted very similar to eggnog, and it is definitely a dessert in a glass. If you don't have much of a sweet tooth, you'll probably want to share. The horchata is very, very, very rich. Now, back in February, we stopped by the Barefoot Pool Bar at the Polynesian Village Resort to craft a spiked Kakamora float drink hack based on our favorite Dole Whip float in Magic Kingdom, of course, the Kakamora float. Now it has officially made the menu. It's called the Voyager, and it's made with Parrot Bay coconut rum blended with cream of coconut and pineapple juice, layered with pineapple Dole Whip and blue curacao. We're so excited that something we actually invented is on the Disney menu. This pool bar just got Dole Whip on the menu, so this thing is even closer to the inspiration than our hack with pina colada mix. Over in Disneyland, we grabbed the Magic is Back cupcake, a double chocolate chip cupcake filled with cookies and cream mousse and topped with yellow and red raspberry cream cheese frosting, sprinkles, and chocolate Mickey ears. The cupcake itself is soft and moist, and the frosting added a nice touch of tartness to balance all that sweet stuff. But that cookies and cream mousse stole the show. West Coast friends, grab it now at Jolly Holiday Bakery for $6.99. And over at the churro cart in front of Sleeping Beauty Castle, you'll find the Celebration Churro. The birthday cake flavored churro is tossed in blue sugar for $5.75 with a marshmallow and sprinkles dip as an add-on for an extra $1. While this churro is definitely picture perfect for Instagram, we didn't taste the birthday cake much at all. Since it's classified as a specialty churro, we thought it was a bit of a letdown for the additional $1 the birthday cake flavor costs. In merchandise news, we got more Star Wars merchandise coming to the parks. Some new Star Wars merch is coming to both Disney World and Disneyland. You'll be able to snag a Loth cat and a Lava Mirror cat at Creature Stall. This is a different Loth cat than you could get before. Or you can opt for plushes of Darth Maul, Doc Ondor, and Jar Jar Binks from Toydarian Toymaker. These ones are park exclusive items, so you're not going to find them online. And 2 new Starbucks mugs in the Been There series have arrived in the parks, and they both feature a Star Wars planet. We spotted a Tatooine mug and Batuu mug in Celebrity 5 and 10 in Hollywood Studios. There's also a new Endor mug we didn't spot in the parks, but we did find online. All the mugs are $19.99 each, and you can find them on Shop Disney. Star Wars Wishables have arrived in the parks as well. We spotted them in several stores around Disney World. The mystery pack contains RX-24, C-3PO, a Stormtrooper, and a Starspeeder 3000. Or you can opt to get the standalone R2-D2. Loungefly is also releasing 3 new pairs of ears, including 2 inspired by Steamboat Willie and another rainbow sequin pair to add to your collection. These will officially release in June, but you can pre-order any of the styles now for $30. Head to DisneyFoodblog.com to get the pre-order link. And we spotted some fun new magic bands in the parks this week as well. First up, the underrated film Atlantis has its own magic band. The blue band features several characters from the film and is ultra limited edition, meaning Disney is only selling 500 of these, so grab it quickly if you see it in stores. We also saw a Best Disney Dad navy blue band for $34.99, probably for Father's Day, and a red and white Pizza Planet band for $24.99 in the Emporium in Magic Kingdom. There's also a new bright yellow band celebrating Muppets 3D, featuring Kermit and some of our favorite Muppets. We found that one at Pin Traders at Disney Springs for $24.99. Dooney and Burke fans, there's a new Moana collection that has just been released. The line features a tote, satchel, and crossbody bag, as well as a Moana magic band. We spotted the magic band in Uptown Jewelers in Magic Kingdom, and the bags at Marketplace Co-op in Disney Springs, and you can grab them on Shop Disney. Disney is releasing a huge rainbow collection in celebration of Pride Month this year. We spotted a rainbow magic band in the dark room at Disney's Hollywood Studios for $24.99. And on the West Coast, we found the Mickey Mouse Rainbow Disney Collection ear hat for adults at the Emporium in Disneyland Park. The collection also features tees, polos, hoodies, hats, sweatpants, backpacks, mugs, blankets, plushes, and pins. We spotted some in Disney World at Magic Kingdom's Emporium and Epcot's Mouse Gear, but the collection is available online at Shop Disney as well, including Star Wars and Marvel merchandise that are part of the Pride collection. Now, those tropical Mickey and Minnie ears we spotted on Shop Disney have arrived in the parks. We saw them in person at Elias & Co. at Disney California Adventure for $29.99. The full tropical collection has arrived in Disney World too. This includes a pitcher, glasses, and other tropical themed kitchen items, plus a backpack, tote bag, blanket, pillow, and some kids' outfits and tanks for adults. You can find all of it in the Emporium at Magic Kingdom or online at Shop Disney. And Disneyland has 2 souvenir cups you might want to get your hands on. We grabbed an Alien Premium Sipper from Galactic Grill in Tomorrowland. Looks pretty similar to that super popular popcorn bucket, and it comes with your choice of beverage for $15.79. And at the Churro Cart across from Red Rose Tavern, we also found the Purple Poison Apple Stein over there in Disneyland, which we spotted this one back in Disney World in 2019, though this is the first time it's in Disneyland. It's $15, and it comes with your choice of bottled soda at the time of purchase. This cart also has the Mickey and Minnie straw for $7 if you're a fan of those curly novelty straws. And Disneyland has a brand new popcorn bucket. The Cinderella Carriage bucket features Cindy in her wedding gown for $22. This clear carriage first debuted in Hong Kong Disneyland and has made its way to the States. That's it for latest news this week, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.